I have talked to our prosecutor. He's reviewed the contract, or the new order from the court, okay, which gives him full custody.
I understand.
Okay. If you interfere with custody by holding, I am going to arrest him for interference with custody.
Y'all never did that before when he kept taking the kids from me.
Okay. Tonight, because of the explanation that I got from both you guys, from reading the court order, from having the attorneys read the court order, and because of what happened the other night with hanging on to it and all that kind of stuff.
Because he said no.
The court has decided, though, that he has full custody.
Yeah, and that's because him and his wife keep going to court lying.
Okay, that's not up to me to decide. Okay, the court has decided.
If my son dies in their care, what do I do? Because he never gives him his asthma medicine, and it's been that way for 3 years. So if my son dies from an asthma attack, what am I supposed to do?
I can't imagine that he's going to allow him to die.
He brought him home. I'm talking.
Okay, ma'am.
He's brought him home having an active asthma attack last
night. Ma'am, we can't go with what ifs. Okay, we can go with the court order. The court order is that he has full custody right now. I don't want you to get into a situation where the inevitable is going to happen and you're going to end up in jail. That's the short of the story right now. So what you need to do? No, that's the situation. The situation has changed, and that's where we're at right now. Eventually something happens. When you ignore a court order, eventually something happens. We've got a ruling from our prosecutor. We have a ruling from our prosecutor that you can't do this. So we can either make the...
I'm going to see him, but I was told that last time, and the police report still isn't done.
And the reason was because we had to wait for the prosecutor to get back. He did get back on my days off.
Okay.
Today's my first day back. That's why we're trying to do this now so we can get this done.
Okay.
As long as we can, and we don't have to do anything further. The report will be closed out tonight. It'll be ready tomorrow.
Both of the reports?
It's just going to be the same report. It's all going to be on the same report.
Okay.
Then just combine them.
I know. Wait a second. The bed. That's at 9 o'clock. You're forgetting it.
Thank you, Officer. I know this is tough. I'm sorry.
We don't want to be in the middle anymore.
We don't want to be in the middle.
Because you haven't been very nice when talking to Mr. Wallace.
Well, ma'am,
no.
the problem is we can't go back and forth.
It's not about going back and forth.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay. We've explained to you very plainly the situation that we're in.
Protect my children this past 3 years, and him and his wife can go to court and keep lying, and then my kids get taken for lies. Even though I had video footage, they would not watch my videos, and now my kids are being taken away.
But that's between you and the court. Yeah. We're stuck in the middle of this.
Look at my son.
But we're stuck in the middle of this.
Did you see my son?
Okay.
Did you see my son?
I did.
We did.
It's a tough situation. I'm not going to argue with you that it's not, because I understand that it is.
Because he's been stalking me since I left him, and I've been getting in trouble for everything he's done. He's even gotten away with trying to hit me with that car.
I know your document stuff. So last time we were here, you had your phones out and everything, right? Okay, so that's the best thing for you to do. Document it. But I told you the other day that if you really are going to deal with this type of thing in the courts, you need an attorney.
Yeah, he makes sure I can't afford one. I've been paying for one for the past 3 years, and he filed for protection orders against me. So I'm $20,000 in debt paying for that lawyer.
Have you ever reached out to legal aid or anyone?
They won't help.
Okay.
They said it's a civil matter. It's none of their business.
Okay. Have you ever reached out to anything like Artemis House or anyone like that?
I have to now, but I think it's kind of late. My kids are gone.
Okay. I'm just trying to give you some suggestions for resources is all.
I needed these resources 3 years ago when all this started. I left him and I just wanted to be left alone, and him and his wife been stalking me, harassing me. Children's Services coming to my house for lies that I'm abusing on my kids. My kids come home with bruises all over their bodies because they're fist fighting each other for his entertainment. So I'm fed up. You see how scared my son was.
Are you aware on the order it says that all of your future exchanges are supposed to take place in the West?
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get there because I don't have a car, and that's why he did that.
Okay. I don't think he did that. I think that's a court issue.
He did that. He had it put in the order.
Okay, so
he requested it
because he lives. Normally, what they do is they do it at the department closest to whoever has primary custody. So, because you did have custody, you're doing it here since you live in
I was doing it at
Sarah.
my home,
Well,
and
right.
I made it brought here because of the protection orders he kept filing against me.
Okay.
Right.
It's done in the city where the person who has custody is. Okay, usually. So.
Yeah, he knows I can't get over there.
Well, your daughter. Does your daughter?
My daughter works.
Okay. How did you get here just now?
I walked from my house. That's how we've been getting here. We've been walking.
Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Okay, so the same report number that I gave you.
Tether. You see how scared my son was.
Are you aware on the order it says that all of your future exchanges are supposed to take place in the West?
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get there because I don't have a car, and that's why he did that.
Okay. I don't think he did that. I think that's a court issue.
He did that. He had it put in the order.
Okay, so
he requested it
because he lives. Normally, what they do is they do it at the department closest to whoever has primary custody. So, because you did have custody, you're doing it here since you
I
live
was
in
doing it
Sarah.
at my home,
Well,
and
right.
I made it brought here because of the protection orders he kept filing against me.
Okay.
Right.
It's done in the city where the person who has custody is. Okay, usually. So.
Yeah, he knows I can't get over there.
Well, your daughter. Does your daughter?
My daughter works.
Okay. How did you get here just now?
I walked from my house. That's how we've been getting here. We've been walking.
Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Okay, so the same report number that I gave you the other night is going to be, that's what it's going to be. It's just going to be a separate section on the same report, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.